Hi everyone, today we are going to try a fun challenge that's been going around YouTube, which revolves around building a functional house with 100 wood and 5 stone. This is a challenge itself, and I saw this on Kaizen's YouTube channel, and I thought I need to try this myself. For it to be viable, you need to have a functioning workbench, a bed, a chest, and you also need to have a functioning campfire to keep you warm. You can only use 100 wood, 5 stone, and an axe, a hoe, and a hammer. You can use a hoe to make things flat if you haven't found an area where it's nice and flat already. This is one of the basic tools that you can use for this build. Now, you can build a house any way you want. The only restrictions is that you need to use a maximum of 100 wood and 5 stone. Now, you need 30 wood just to make the things that you need to have inside the house. So the workbench, the bed, the chest, and of course you need 2 wood and 5 stone for the campfire. You also need to have a fully ventilated campfire. You can have it outside or you can have it inside, but it needs to be properly ventilated and not be put out by rain. I've decided that I'm going to put the campfire inside because I generally don't like having it outside. And I also spent a little bit extra on having a door because what's a house if someone can just walk straight into it? So this is the basic shape of my house. I really like the crosses to build with. They are technically a wall, so you can't get wet through them or anything like that. And I've decided to sink the floor down slightly to just have kind of 2 different levels. I'm also trying to make this an actual nice house and not just, the smallest shack possible. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know that I like cozy houses, and I think this one is going to look quite cool. Now, I made a space here for the campfire because, as we know, a campfire can only be put on stone or on bare ground, and I'm going to put down the 4 corners of the roof. I do realize that putting a roof straight on top of a door can seem a bit snug, but it seems to be working fine. Now I need to build a bit of a chimney, and I was afraid it was going to look a little bit weird, but when you're building something like this, it's never going to look exactly how you want it to look, but this will ventilate out the smoke nicely. Now we just need to put on the rest of the roof. There we go. I would also normally put a line of wood along the bottom of these, like along the crosses, but obviously I don't have enough wood for this. Now I'm going to put up the last bit of the chimney because it needs to have a bit of height, and I also want it to look a little bit nice. I now have 4 wood left over from what I have built, and don't worry, I have reserved the wood for the actual things that needs to go inside. So I'll put 1 more roof up here, have a little bit of a skylight I guess, but you won't get wet from that. So this is how it looks. It's not the prettiest, but considering it was built with 70 wood, I'm quite happy with it. Now it's time to put down everything that needs to go inside. So you need to put down a workbench, and it needs to have cover, which is why I'm putting it inside. It needs to be workable, and you need to be able to actually use it. Now, another thing that's important is not only do you need to vent out the smoke, but you also need to not get smoked inside the building. So I'm putting the chest over here to try and make it look a little bit nice. And I think that works. And I've just spent everything that I had. So now we need to test if we get smoked and if the campfire goes out. It hasn't gone out yet, so that's pretty good news. Not getting smoked so far. That's definitely good news. It seems to be doing its job, and it doesn't look bad. I don't know about you, but considering how little I had to build this, I'm quite happy with how it looks. It's a bit cozy on the inside, and you get all the lovely light from outside. Smoke is coming out the chimney, not getting smoked anywhere it seems. Workbench is working. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm going to let it go for a little bit longer, just in case, you never know. Another thing you need to be able to do is, of course, since you have a fire, you need to be able to sleep in the bed. It is in the middle of the day right now, so I don't think that I'll be able to actually sleep. Yeah, I won't be able to. But because the fire is working, we will be able to sleep. So I should have hit all the criteria for this build. 100 wood, 5 stone, working fire, working bed, working workbench. I'm pretty happy with myself. If you want to try this, please do, and do tag me on YouTube so I can see how you built yours. I'm really excited to see. I did also realize that if I remove a couple of bits of the floor, I could possibly close this up. It's not necessary, and I kind of like the skylight, but if I take these 2 pieces of floor away, I can then replace them with these. So if you want a completely set roof, you can do this as well. I'm really happy with this. I think I did well. But what do you think? Do let me know in the comments down below. Please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.